the Big 12, I'm sure, is not the first one to really have the conversation, but they're the first who look like they are about to make that final step and take in the cash to be able to say that their name itself, their identity, is up for sale. And in amongst all the other things that I have just rubbed me the wrong way over the last few years of this is up for sale in college basketball, this is up for sale in college sports. This one, it's not a final straw, but it's definitely like, it now makes you realize that it really is, it's all about the dollar. And maybe a bit naive to think that it wasn't always that way, but this takes it to another level for me. This takes it to another level to say, it's like, oh, does that mean in time the WCC will sell its naming rights and it won't be the WCC anymore, and it will end up being sponsored by Oracle, sponsored by Starbucks, who sponsored by, I don't know, let's say for the sake of picking a basketball one, it ends up being sponsored by Wilson. Could ends up being sponsored by New Balance. Who knows how this could all end up breaking down and breaking out moving forward. And I mean, it's definitely, again, it rubs me the wrong way. This is just one more thing on the college athletics front that just seems to be breaking down more and more. And again, I'm not going to go to the level of saying like the amateurism of the college level, but it has taken away so much of the spirit, I think, of what I think we as fans really have loved about college athletics. The fact that it isn't at that high professional level, that it is still a place where you can watch younger adults develop into what they are going to be professionally, that they turn into adults as we watch them over the course of their college career. And there's something to be said about how we get to share that experience with those student athletes. And that has been kind of the thing over the course of time with college sports. And you got to have a little bit maybe of a greater of attachment, especially if you were an alum of one of those schools, that this is someone that quote unquote represents you, and that you want to be able to kind of say, it's like, hey, here's the type of person, the type of character of someone who goes to my university, my school, and you want to be proud of that. And we're now at this, and over the last, let's say 5-10 years, obviously that has deteriorated a bit because of the transfer portal, because of NIL, because of things like this. It has changed quite a bit, but there's still that lasting feeling. And I know I'm still that way in many respects, of like wanting to say like, oh, this person went to St. Mary's, I'm going to like really support them, or they went to the USF and I'm going to be on board with them. I think many alums are the same way when it comes to that sort of thing, especially those who do follow college athletics. It's like, that is an important thing. That is important to those fans. And seeing the announcement of the Big 12 saying that they're going to likely have a partnership with Allstate, or that a partnership is in the works to sell the naming rights of the entire league, it just hits me in all the wrong ways.